So I'm here with Lucy Ozanne, one of the co-chairs for ANZMAC, and so we're just doing a quick video now just to make sure that everyone knows what's happening after the earthquake. So Lucy, first question, what has been the damage to university since the earthquake?
My understanding is it's mainly the library. The library, books are down everywhere, shelves are down, and laboratories have been pretty hard hit. So imagine when we lost a week of work to not being able to think and write papers, but these poor people have lost, potentially a year of their field work. So labs have been hard hit.
Science labs mainly.
Science labs, yeah.
Okay, and the university is safe?
The university's safe. We're back. Came back yesterday. There's a little bit of debris around, but nothing major. Feels very safe. When the slight tremors occur, you can't even feel them in the building.
Fair enough. And is ANZMAC going to go ahead?
Yes, ANZMAC is definitely on.
Okay, no problem.
Here we are at the library, and the library is probably one of the areas that was hardest hit, mainly with bookshelves coming over, and you can see that right there. And then lots of broken glass, and so we've got, here we are 10 days out, and we've got repairmen who are already here fixing the glass. Unfortunately, the library probably won't be functioning for the rest of the year, given the number of books and things that are over, but, it's really relatively minor damage given the sort of quake we had, so we feel pretty good about the campus overall.
Lucy, talk us through the damage that's been sustained or hasn't been sustained.
Well, we've walked all around, and I haven't seen really any damage. There's a few tiles off, nothing major. So we'll have the main keynote speakers here. We'll have morning and afternoon teas. Hopefully we'll have a spit roast lunch out on the lawn there. But really, it doesn't appear to be any damage to this building. We'll see as we go out. It's been green stickered, so everything seems to be fine here.
So as you can see, C Block has got an inspected, no restriction on use or occupancy, exterior and interior. Jeff Clendon is the man to contact if anything falls down and hurts you. I'm here with Paul Ballantyne. He's a senior lecturer of marketing at the University of Canterbury, as well as the associate head of department for the Department of Management. Paul, this is the area we're going to be having lunch for the conference. Can you tell me what sort of impact that the earthquake has had on the functioning of the department, and what can we expect from now on?
Pretty much none at all. I think it's back to business as usual. We've got class starting again next Monday in terms of all the students going to be back on campus next week, and they actually come back on tomorrow. Essentially everything is back up and running as normal, so no real problems.
So worst thing that we can see here, there's a little bit of tape around that end, but that's always been there?
Yeah, it's mainly just because the garbage has been in there for a few days too many, so we're just trying to keep people away from the smell more than anything else.
And some houses haven't fared as well as the university. So for example, Robbie Deans, who's the coach of the Wallabies, his house has been destroyed.
Yeah.
Do you think that just adds insult to injury, the fact that All Blacks have beaten them 10 times in a row and now he's lost his house?
Yeah, God does love a Cantabrian, but he doesn't like those that coach Australia. Just a bit unfortunate.
So I'm here with Tom Wilson, who's heading up the catering for the conference. Tom, can you tell us what the impact of the earthquake has had on the catering and the facilities here?
There's been no impact at all. We've got no structural damage to the building. The kitchen's in full swing. We're actually probably one of the more secure buildings on campus. We're going to be having a lot of other people from within the campus come to our building where that's safe and secure. So from a catering perspective, we're all good to go. Can't wait, really. We're looking forward to it.
Okay. And the bar is safe?
Bar is perfectly safe as well.
Alcohol is fine?
Had 2 bottles break. Shame, a bit of a waste of good product, but that's life.
Now, as you know, Canterbury and the Christchurch in particular is home of some of the best Mexican and Indian restaurants in the country. Do you think it's risky them still serving food, given the effect of aftershocks, and do you think we should just tear them down as a precautionary measure?
Absolutely. Get rid of them.
So I'm here with Prem, who's the manager of Spice Traders, one of the cafes and one of the restaurants on campus. Prem, can you just tell me, is everything working? Everything's open?
Everything fine, yeah.
Business hasn't been affected too much?
It's affected because we closed in nearly 11 days.
But by November everything will be fine?
Yeah,
no problem. Now I still see you selling Vindaloo. That's not risky or anything?
No, nothing.
Nothing risky. So we're here with some of the staff at Cafe 101, the main cafe in the Commerce Building. We just want to know if you're still open for business, everything's going fine.
Yes, everything's going fine.
The most important question, can people still get coffee?
Definitely.
People still get coffee, you guys weren't shaken too much? So you lost a few tiles. Will you admit that the place was ugly anyway and it could do it with a refurb?
No comment.
No comment.
you've got this contest under control?
Would have taken a pretty earthquake, seismic shift to get me to move.
Most people, of course, were sound asleep when the quake struck, including our senior reporter.